This is my old phone, uh, where I saw the pedophile police put a puppy mill ad on the box outside, and they kept harassing me about it with voice to skull and subliminal thoughts messaging every time I walked past it. I tried to ignore it 3 times. The 4th time, I said, all right, I got to do something to stop it. So to be a decent guy, I texted the people and tried to find out what was going on here to see if it was legitimate or whatever. And it's not. It's just like Jennifer J. Miller and the song The Motto from California. Now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto, nigga, yellow. With Lil Wayne and Drake. That was Jennifer J. Miller complaining to them about demanding pictures from me in California. Jennifer J. Miller, the entertainment lawyer from California, California bar number 214619. She date trapped me, catfished me on plentyoffish.com in 2012. It was probably November, December 2012. She catfished me on plentyoffish.com as an entertainment lawyer with the California bar number 214619. She gave me her phone number, 310-746-8076. Talked for about 2 months. She would never meet me. She sent me on wild goose chases to meet her, but then she would never show up. And then I would get sabotaged every time I try to meet her. So that song, The Motto, go uptown New York City, bitch. Some Spanish girls love me like her mama taught her. That was them in the song The Motto by Lil Wayne and Drake for Jennifer J. Miller, shot calling me to the Mason G's at 71 West 23rd Street, New York, New York, 10010, to have me remote controlled to go from California to Florida, New York, masturbating. For being catfished on plentyoffish.com by Jennifer J. Miller and her demanding that I give her nude pictures of me. I told her no several times, just like Christina Boudreau when I was Christina Mansfield and Christina Boudreau when I was 4 years old in Wisconsin. She came to me at my mom and dad's house and said, Brant, you better say the F word or I'm going to break your heart. I said, fuck her. And then she went and told my mother a lie saying that I cursed at her and all this other stuff, when the truth was she forced me to say it. That forced my mother to unknowingly and unwillingly lie to my father, and then I got in trouble. And then they figured out there was something wrong. We moved to Florida. The girl followed me with her family to Florida and began assaulting and slaughtering my whole family after her and Tanasha Raymond and their Black Liberation Army, Black Mafia, Black Panthers, arranged together with Christina Boudreau, Christina Mansfield, and all the Black Mafias arranged together to cover up their F-word war on me from Wisconsin by running the N-word war on me at Spring Lake Elementary School in Altamont Springs, Florida, with Tamika Butler in the 3rd grade. And then they came out with the rap group NWA. And then it got worse, much worse after that. Although nobody ever has any evidence of me or anyone in my family ever being racist. And that is the God's honest truth. If I could find a civil trial lawyer, I would get it in court and prove it. It would be an epic landmark case, which is why I'm blocked from getting money and lawyers, because I refuse to beg the Mason. So this is a pretty long story. I'm very sorry about that. But then after the N-word war on me in Spring Lake Elementary, please stay with me. I know this is a lot of information. It's overwhelming. Please trust me. I know it's devastating to me too, because it hasn't stopped yet. After the N-word war, what they then did to try to cover everything up was attack me and my grandfather and my family, because me and my grandfather, when I was 12 years old, my grandfather came over with his camcorder, retired Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, Byron Elaine, World War II veteran. Yes, thank you, Grandpa, for your service to our country. Me, my dad, my sister, my mother, our whole family, we still love you and we miss you dearly, Grandpa. Trust me, we are going to get justice for you the right way. I know it's taking a long time, but I will not stop until it gets done. Please stay with me. I know this is a lot of information. Please stay with me. When I was 12 years old, at 518 Majorca Avenue in Altamont Springs, Florida, 32714. When I was going to Teague Middle School, there was a woman named Lindsay Wolstein, and she was an exact replica of the Christina Mansfield, Christina Boudreaux girls who attacked me in Wisconsin with the F word and then attacked me with the N word. With Tamika Butler, there was a couple of white guys sat behind me on the bleachers with Tamika Butler in front of me. The guys tapped me on the shoulder in the 3rd grade inside of Spring Lake Elementary School. Hold on, stay with me. I know it's a lot. Just stay with me, please. I'm sorry. The 2 white guys tapped me on the shoulder. I looked around. They said, "You better tell that girl that she's the N-word in front of you." And I said, "No," 2 times. They tapped me on the shoulder the 3rd time and they go, "Just do it!" So I tapped Tamika Butler on the shoulder. I said the N-word. She punched me to the head 4 times. That's a song by Ja Rule called Clap Back. Wait, no. I'm sorry. The song by Ja Rule, Last of the Mohicans. Every time I shoot nothing but foreign better. You know them slugs get headed your way any day, fella. So when murder rains, you're gonna need umbrellas. Kevlar and a whole lot of gun runners, you hot dog. Hide your relish. That's him rapping about the Tamika Butler N-word war they created on me. Now, anyway, back to Lindsay Wolstein. Please stay with me. I know this is a lot of information. 7th grade, Teague Middle School in Altamont Springs, Florida. Teague Middle School in Altamont Springs, Florida. Guess what they did? They tore it down to cover up all the evidence in the 7th grade of Lindsay Wolstein, a Christina Boudreaux and a Christina Mansfield doppelganger being there at Teague Middle School in the 7th grade, dating me for 2 weeks and telling me face to face when she broke up with me, "Brant, you are nothing but a bird to me." So now they set me here in the Bronx to watch, to make me watch them remote control kill birds with their antennas, their radio waves, and their NSA ant catalog. Stay with me. I know this is a lot of information. Please believe me. Then after Lindsay Wolstein told me, "Brant, you're nothing but a bird to me," my grandfather, retired Lieutenant Colonel, United States Air Force, Byron Elaine, came over to our house at 518 Majorca, just having family fun, me and my family. Me and my sister came up with an idea that we wanted to pretend to be celebrities inside our own house with my mom, my dad, and my grandma and my grandpa, and have him use the camcorder to record me and my sister each separately lip singing to songs. My sister did Belinda Carlisle's song, Heaven on Earth. I did a song by George Michael called Faith. I was 12 years old. I had never had sex before in my life. I didn't know what sex was. I didn't care what sex was. And I didn't think anybody thought anything about sex either. I didn't see people have sex. I didn't know anything about sex. I was 12 years old. 12. Hadn't even ever kissed a girl yet. Ask Lindsay Wolstein, whatever her real name is, Christina Boudreaux and Christina Mansfield, right? Yeah, it's about time to tell the truth. David McMichael from the 7th grade at Teague Middle School in Altamont Springs, Florida. It's a white guy with kind of like blondish hair, but it might be shaved, because he got through and, did the military and all that other stuff. David McMichael, I think he might be pretty dependable with the truth and help me out to some extent here. I don't know because I don't talk to him, but I know he knows who Christina Boudreaux, Christina Mansfield, Lindsay Wolstein, Destiny Brendel are, and I'm pretty sure he could help me, just like Jake Rhodes, who went to Lake Brantley High School in Altamont Springs, Florida. Jake Rhodes is guy with got kind of like brownish blackish hair. I think he may have went to the Marine Corps and joined the CIA. I don't know. I don't talk to him, but that's what I heard from Tina Oakes, who lived at 5 on Elder Court in the Spring Oaks neighborhood. She doesn't live there anymore, but back in those days, that's where she lived, on Elder Court in Spring Oaks. And Tina told me that she saw Jake at the mall, and Jake told her that he went through going through the Marine Corps and joining the CIA. And Tina told me. That's that. Now, what happened was, after the lip singing video at 12 years old, please stay with me. I know this is a lot of information. I was lip singing at 12 years old inside my house. My grandfather, no problem. Everything is great. We didn't know it. Nobody in my family did. But those people that started the F war on me in Wisconsin when I was 4, and then the N word war on me in the 3rd grade, because it was in the 7th grade when I made the lip singing video. So in the 3rd grade, after the N word war, they had our eyes hacked, and nobody in my family knew it. So they were watching through our eyes as we made these music videos, these people that began these wars on me and my family. Mind you, my father, after he got out of the Marine Corps from Camp Pendleton in San Diego, California, wrote a letter to John F. Kennedy about having a problem with some people. That's all I know. I don't know what the letter consisted of. I never saw the letter. My dad never told me, but I did see in the garage a black, sorry, Dad, I have to do this because all of our lives rely on it. I love you, Dad. Everything is great. Don't worry. I'm not complaining about you, Dad. I'm on your side. There was a black framed letter acknowledging my father's letter being received by the office of John F. Kennedy. It was some receivers at the office. I don't think it was directly from the president himself. But then later on, I do remember seeing, stay with me, please. I know this is a lot of information. Later on, I do remember seeing on the TV John F. Kennedy say, "Before I leave this high and noble office, I intend to expose a plot there is to enslave every man, woman, and child in this country." And then very shortly after he made that public statement on the TV, he was assassinated with one shot to the back of the head, sitting next to his wife driving down the street in the car. The same thing happened to Abraham Lincoln. When Abraham Lincoln was going to try to stop slavery, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated the same way with one shot to the back of the head while he was sitting next to his wife out in public. So if you do the research, you'll see the John F. Kennedy and the Abraham Lincoln assassinations are exactly the same. Stay with me, please, because after, I know this is a lot of information. I'm sorry about that. Please stay with me. I'm begging you. After the lip singing video, when I was 12 years old in the 7th grade, the people wanted to cover up destroying me in Wisconsin and then destroying me in Florida by sending me a woman named Destiny Brendel. I was very afraid one day when I was standing next to Jake Rhodes at the Monkey Bars at Teague Middle School in Altamont Springs, Florida. Me and Jake Rhodes were standing there. We were friends, standing next to the Monkey Bars, just getting ready for morning class. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this woman shows up with blonde hair staring at the wall on the entrance of school that didn't go to that school, and I had never seen her before. And I told Jake, I said, "Jake, you see that blonde girl standing over there? I wonder what she's doing here." And I was kind of scared of her. I was very afraid of her. And I told Jake, I said, you know what? Maybe we should get her to go over there and ask her if she'll let me have her phone number. Because I was scared to talk to her. She looked like a pretty frightening person just standing there for no reason and didn't go to that school. And Jake went over and asked her and got the number. It's not his fault. He didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. I'm not complaining about you, Jake. I'm on your side. Either way it goes, I got the number. I started calling Destiny, and then a year later, I get remote controlled to have sex with Destiny Brendel by the 1974 remote brainwave monitoring and altering patent. And Destiny knew it was going to happen. And she did not tell me that I was going to be remote controlled to want sex with her. But then she used that to get her grand escape and her record deal with Wilson Phillips. I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? No one can change your life except for you. Don't ever let anyone walk all over you. Ooh, open your heart and your mind. Do you really feel it's fair to feel this way inside? Someday, somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? She played that song for me, man. Whoa, isn't that crazy, bro? She played that song for me in her house. And I had no idea what she was trying to tell me, but she was showing off knowing that I was going to be remote controlled to want sex with her and I wouldn't know about it. That's exactly what that was, right? Please stay with me. This is devastating for me. It might not be you. You're probably sick of hearing about it, I know. But please believe me, my life is destroyed. Look at my apartment because of all of this devastation. So then Destiny Brendel stages an arrest, right? She stages an arrest so that she can leave me. A fake arrest. Well, a fake arrest so she could leave me. I think it was 15 years old at my friend Chris's house. Come on, Jake Rhodes, man. You got to help me with this truth, dude. You know it's true, man. You know it's true, man. I need your help, bro, please. Dean Heinrich probably knows it's true, too, and so does Chad House. Come on, man. You guys, please help me out here, bro, because I have done nothing wrong to any of these women, man. They've been attacking me since my birth, bro. Look at this shit. This is what the F-word girl came to me for when I was 4 years old. That's the breast cancer scar. They gave my mother breast cancer radio waves for being pregnant with me because my dad's letter he wrote to John F. Kennedy, they didn't want me to be born. And then they got fucking paranoid when they saw me get born. So they said, shit, we got to try something. Let's send him the F-word girl. So that's what happened when I was 4 years old. So anyway, stay with me, please. I know this is a lot of information. This is horrible. After Destiny Brendel left me and took off and made me think there was no problem, she told me she went to Corpus Christi to live with her dad and we were never going to be able to be together again. And then she had some people come out with some music and then the slaughter began on me. And I had no idea what was coming to me the whole entire time. Because the girl, when I was 4 years old, who did the F-word war on me, her mother came out with this song called Black Velvet. Black Velvet, if you please, a new religion that'll bring you to your knees. She wanted me to be cursed to be a homo by the black mafia for saying the F word to her daughter because I guess her daughter lied to her too, or either that or mom and dad were the ones that permitted the black mafias to remote control her to force me to say the F word. So then, stay with me please. After Destiny Brendel, they passed me off to Tina Oakes. Same shit. I don't think she knew we were being remote controlled though. I honestly don't believe Tina Oakes ever knew we were being remote controlled until her friend Nikki Wisniewski finally told it to her when Tina was with Ray Mears. When Tina was with Ray Mears, I think Nikki Wisniewski finally came out and told Tina, you're being remote controlled and so are they. And then Tina wouldn't tell me or Ray about it. Me and Ray got fucked up. And then Tina went to Greg LaFell. And then Nikki Wisniewski went to the Hells Angels and showed it to me on Facebook, right? Bingo. Great. So after Tina Oakes came Carmen Pazek. Carmen Pazek did the same shit to me that Destiny Brendel did, minus the fake arrest. Then after Carmen Pazek, they passed me off to Jennifer Dowling. Jennifer Dowling did the same thing to me. Didn't tell me that I was being remote controlled. And Jennifer Dowling forced me to have sex with her when I did not want it. Then after Jennifer Dowling, they passed me off to Beatrix Klimkite. Then after Beatrix Klimkite, they passed me off to Bethany Pittenger. Yeah, Bethany Pittenger in California. Hi, JP. Santa Ana Police Department, right? Yeah, JP. You might want to talk to Jason Ferris, Lieutenant Jason Ferris of the Laguna Beach Police Department, and tell him he better get that fucking loitering ticket bullshit off my name on their fucking website, man. You people are police officers, and I'm doing more police work than you guys do and I don't get paid shit out here in the Bronx, dude. All right, so guess what? The little Christina Boudreaux, Christina Mansfield, Lindsay Wolstein girls are out here in the Bronx 10460 still trying to make it look like I'm a fucking pedophile. And they got almost 149 rootkits in my phone by the NSA, National Security Agency, DARPA, the Defense Advancement Research Project Administration, the National Reconnaissance Office, and the Department of Defense, which was changed to the Department of War by the Secretary Pete Hegseth because of these criminals. Now they're trying to catch me again as a pedophile and making it look like, oh, no, we need to use old-fashioned police techniques now. So they use old-fashioned police techniques now. The NSA does instead of using their roots, right? To try and catch Brant Elaine being a pedophile, right? And you people are lying and making stuff up just like you did in California. Hell's Angels, right?
Hey, Hell's Angels in California, did you get some fake child pornography of Christina Boudreau, Hell's Angels in fucking Costa Mesa, California, Hell's Angels? Huh? Fake child pornography of Christina Boudreau in Costa Mesa, California, Hell's Angels, right? You showed me, huh? How many fucking times did I tell you to turn this shit off, and then you motherfuckers had me remote controlled, passing me hits of crystal meth to fucking touch myself to it after I told you 3 fucking times to turn it off, right? Hell's Angels in Costa Mesa, California? Now look what they're doing in the Bronx, New York.